A defiant president addresses a divided nation. Mohamed Morsi spoke to the Egyptian people for the first time since the beginning of this latest crisis. His message was clear. He is the legitimate leader of all Egyptians, and only the ballot box will remove him from office.
If the price of safeguarding the legitimacy is my blood, then I am prepared to sacrifice my blood for the sake of stability and security of this homeland.
The embattled president also had a message for the military. He warned them not to interfere in politics, also urging those gathered on the streets across Egypt not to allow for any conflict with the army.
Do not confront the army or use violence. I am the President of Egypt addressing all Egyptians. No violence towards one another, or the army, or the police.
The message wasn't received well by those gathered in Tahrir Square. Their demand was and remains for Morsi to resign.
The Egyptian people, or the majority, the vast majority of the Egyptian people, want this president to step down. He cannot threaten us. He cannot threaten us with violence if he refuses to heed to our demands. And unfortunately, he also tried to imply that he's going to be ready to get into a confrontation with the army.
Morsi's supporters came out in force in several parts of Egypt. One of their main rallies was outside Cairo University in Giza. As night fell, the mood changed. Several protesters were killed as gunmen fired at those gathered. Thousands also continued to camp out in Nasr City, many openly declaring that they too would sacrifice their lives to ensure Morsi remains in office. The army has not specified what it will do once its 48-hour ultimatum issued on Monday expires, and what military leaders accept as a concession may be different from that considered acceptable on the street. As the political deadlock continues, with so much at stake for all sides, Egyptians are bracing for tough times ahead.